Hey guys, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and today we have one from JC Wings here in 1/72nd scale diecast, and it is an Su-30 flanker from the 142nd IAP from the Russian Air Force, of course. They're pretty much a modernized version of the Su-27UB trainer, and these are sort of an all-weather dual-seat fighter, and I grabbed this off an online hobby shop for it's $95. And I thought that was a bit of a bargain price. It's brand new, so it does have the weapons packet in the side of the flap there, and of course that flanker sitting nice and snug in the box. It does look pretty cool in there. The usual sort of JC Wings presentation, so remember to open this flap up when you are pulling this model out of the box. And speaking of pulling things out of a box, how about we get this flanker out and have a real good look at it? What do you reckon? And as per usual, in the box, it does have that hard stock removable base. If you want to pull this out of the box and chuck your aircraft on it and present it like that, you can always use that base from out of the box. We will get this lid off and have a little look at this flanker. It does come with what looks to be a little collector card. So if you're into little collector cards, it's a plastic sort of feel to it, so that's pretty cool. We will chuck that over there. It does come with some instructions, so that's always handy as well, eh? No matter what size they are, and they're not the hugest, but depending on your eyesight, at least we've got some instructions though, so we should not make any errors when putting this together. With any luck, we won't. And we'll try and get this flanker out. Come on, that's it. Get it. I don't like I like it, and I don't like these foam things. They are nice, but sometimes they can really hold the aircraft in there tight, and it's a bit of a worry trying to grab them out. But wow, yep, another nice looking flanker. I am worried sometimes though with these colours, they do play havoc on my camera for some reason. I do sort of use a phone camera, so I'm not cashed up to buy one of those high quality cameras. So maybe one day. So obviously you can see the rudders here do move, so that's pretty cool. They do have a lot of movement in them, as you can plainly see. It does have what looks to be an openable air brake. Oh, it does remove off, so as well. So we'll put that back on. But I reckon this thing does look fantastic. We'll jump straight into the wings and see if we can have a look at some panel lines. It does look quite nice. I don't mind this paint scheme at all. Something a little bit different. There's the blue 54 there. I reckon it does present quite well. Also on the tail there, blue 54. We'll have a little look at some engine detail. I like a flanker. I do like these aircraft. They do look really nice. Oh wow, look at all that. That looks fantastic. The paint itself applied really nicely. It does have some great detail. I think it looks fantastic. Hopefully it is coming through okay in the camera. See if we can get this cockpit open. Sort of, I think you might have to pull it or something, but oh yeah, okay. But it's not staying open for me. Get your fat thumb out of the way so you can see. It's got some, some detail in there in the seats and gauges and things like that. I reckon that's very nice. We'll get some focus, and I reckon overall this does present really well. It does look very nice. I reckon you'll be pretty happy with it if you've got one of these. What we'll do is we'll turn it over and have a little look underneath, and it does have some great detail there. Obviously there's plenty of weapons to put on here, and a lot of provision for that, and also the landing gear as well. So these don't come with a stand, so remember that too. So if you do want to put yours in flight, you need to buy yourself a stand. So, and speaking of that, how about we set up this flanker and come back and have a look at it all kitted up. So of course, in flight, it's just these three pieces. And of course, it comes with these two crew members and these two ladders. They are absolutely awesome. That is some fiddly work right there. So for its ordnance, it comes with these 4 missiles that go onto their specific locations under the fuselage and under the wing. And these missiles also go underneath the wings as well. And we have these large missiles here that go under the fuselage as well. And these are really well detailed. They look awesome. All right, here we have it in flight, which is really cool. I'll tell you what, But what's not cool is the fitment. God, I'm going to hate doing wheels down on this if this is anything to go by. Even the wheels up gear bay doors, they stick out. They don't go on properly. And I mean, I'm trying to push that down and it doesn't, it sits up a little bit there. That is terrible. And even this gear bay door, yeah, but what's that? What's that slot for? To me, that looks like the slot for the gear bay door to be in the open position. Why are we seeing that when it's gear up? That should be more internal and have, and there is a bit of a gap in that nose that's quite obvious. But these doors, this has taken me freaking an hour to try and put these on. And to the point you have to put so much pressure. See, I can't even push those ones home. I've been sitting there with a file, trying to file them down just to be able to fit them in the slots. Absolute shit. You know what? That's for what could be a really nice, this looks beautiful. This looks really good. But that fitment of the ordnance is just woeful. I don't know why, but any of the guys at JC Wings actually putting these together when they've, finished making a model, because they've got to understand if you've got to put enough force to break them into the slot, well, the slots aren't big enough. So I understand you should be able to put a little bit of force on them just to put them in their spot so they don't drop out, but you're putting so much force on some ordnance to the point where they will snap off the pylon. That is not a good fit at all. That is a little bit disappointing. But what I'll do is I'll try and glue that other one back, and I'll try and put this into wheels down, and we'll come right back. Hey guys, we are back. We're actually back the next day. This thing frustrated me so much yesterday when I went to put it together for wheels down. I nearly threw this across the room. As you can see, it's got even less ordnance now because I broke another one of these. It fell off and I'm trying to put it on and it snapped in my hands again. This, I'll tell you what, if you suffer from any kind of mental illness, this plane will push you over the edge. So avoid it if you can. Even the landing gear just didn't want to go in the holes properly. It was frustrating, but the whole build of this could have been so much better. If the fitment was a lot better, this would be an absolute awesome aircraft. So I'll tell you what, with Christmas coming up in the next few weeks, if you don't like someone, buy this model for them to really frustrate them, because it is frustrating. I wish it was a lot easier. I wish I had some, more happier news, because like this, it looks absolutely awesome. I really like this paint job. If you leave it without the stores on, it's probably be a bit more happier for you. But kitting it all out, it is a little bit frustrating that nothing goes together sort of how it should. You spend money on a die-cast model, you expect it to, go together with sort of a relative ease, not to be this frustrating. Maybe it's just mine, maybe it's just me, who knows. But yeah, I actually had to take a break. I nearly threw this across the room. You might notice a bit of a bruise on that hand. No, I actually did smash my hand with a hammer, but, it would have been cool to say I was so disappointed with my ability to put this together that I smashed my own hands. That'd be badass to say, but unfortunately, no, I was just klutzy and I was hammering something and I missed. So, but look, to be honest, I want to like it because I've bought the SU-22 from JC Wings and that cost a lot of money, and I'm hoping it's not this hard to put together. I'd be very disappointed with that if it was. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. But once you do sort of, drill out the holes or do your sanding or everything like that to get things to finally fit, it does come up okay, as long as you don't break the ordnance while you're trying to do that. I'm not going to bother showing gluing or anything. We'll just put it on the deck. I'll just wind this video up because I am a little bit disappointed, to be honest. And
can I get a refund?
So the landing gear, that's better. It's just starting to tip backwards. It just doesn't even sit right. Yeah. All right. Look, I'm going to wind this video up. Yeah. So once again, this is by JC Wings. It is 1/72nd scale diecast. It is the Su-30 flanker from the 142nd IAP from the Russian Air Force, obviously by those little red stars on the wings, and it's blue 54. And to be honest, it could, from here, looks awesome. The bit of tube, that I couldn't even drive that home properly. You'll see it does stick out probably a couple of, like a millimeter. You got to drill that out and push that through if you want to get that to fit as well. But like, with the extended refueling probe, you can have that option, or you can have it in the closed position as well as having the air brake open. That's pretty cool. It does come with the 2 pilots. Look, it could be, with the moving rudders and everything like that, it can be nice. If you're willing to play around with it, you can make it nice. I'll say that. So if you've got the patience, a little bit of effort, and a little bit of hand skills, you will be able to make this a decent model to put on your shelf. But if you are planning to just pull this out of the box and whack it together and enjoy it for what it is, you will not enjoy it for what it is, because it does take work to make it presentable. All right, guys, I will stop waffling on. I really need a beer, although it is early in the morning here now. But yeah, this aircraft did nearly do my head in, I'll tell you what. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. I hope you did make it this far, and I do appreciate your time as per usual. If you like this, give us a like. If you like the video, give us a like. If you've had your own experience with this particular model and it's been as bad as mine, please tell me in the comments below, because I would love to know that as well, and know that it's just not me having an issue putting this together. I mean, I'm not the most agile creature, as you can tell with the sausage fingers, and I'm not a little fella. But yeah, all right, guys, I will, I'll take some photos of this, I guess, and we'll chuck it on the turntable and everything like that, as per usual. And you can check those out without my fat ass fingers in the way, of course. All right, thank you once again for spending your valuable time watching the content today. All right, guys, you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers.